The last thing my dad ever said to me was, "Did you just hit me?" When I was 16, my dad remarried, and my life slowly started falling apart. At first, his wife seemed nice enough, but after a while, she began treating me differently. She made me feel like I didn't belong in my own home. Things got worse as time went on. Some days, she wouldn't give me a proper meal. Everyone else would eat normally while I got very little or was told to wait until later. The hardest part was that she didn't want me spending time with my dad. If I tried talking to him, she would interrupt. If we were having a conversation, she would suddenly find a reason to pull him away. My dad and his wife didn't have any children together. Looking back, I think she saw me as a problem. Maybe she thought I would get in the way of the future she wanted. Whatever the reason, she eventually convinced my dad that life would be easier if I wasn't there. Then one day, she gave him an ultimatum. It was either her or me. I never thought my father would actually have to make that choice. I was his daughter. I thought he would protect me. Instead, he chose her. A few weeks later, I was sent to live with my mom in another country. I still remember standing in the airport, hoping my dad would stop me before I left. I kept looking back, waiting for him to tell me he had changed his mind. He never did. As the plane took off, it felt like I wasn't just leaving my home. I was losing my father. Over the years, we barely spoke. I called him on birthdays and holidays, but our conversations became shorter and shorter. Eventually, months would pass without us talking. Because of the distance, I also lost contact with most of his side of the family. It felt like an entire part of my life had disappeared. Then I got a call saying Dad had cancer. Not long after that, it spread to his brain. The doctor said there wasn't much they could do. Even after everything that happened, I flew back to see him. Part of me still hoped we could have one honest conversation before it was too late. When I saw him, I barely recognized him. He spent most of his time confused and drifting in and out of sleep. One afternoon, I was sitting quietly beside his bed. His arm kept twitching because of the damage the cancer had caused. Suddenly, his arm jerked and hit him in the side of the head. His eyes opened, and for the first time in days, he looked completely alert. My heart started racing because I thought this was finally the moment. I thought he might tell me he was sorry. I thought he might finally explain why he let me go. Instead, he looked right at me and asked, "Did you just hit me?" I felt my heart break. Those were the last words he ever said to me.